EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. We think we have quite a battle in store. The winner onto the NFC title game. And off we go here in the divisional round. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing right away on the game's first play. Pass caught by Pearsall.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerrero. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Rook Orororo there on the tackle. 3 plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll go again with Guerrero. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That one a bit high, but it's complete.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver.
Into space. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the 49ers are out to a 7-0 lead here in this divisional playoff matchup. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. He'll look to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. 3rd and 6. They motion the slot man left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons. Jason Sanders on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Garenda. He's inside the 30. The speed on display. He's in. Isaac Garenda. Touchdown, 49ers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. 1 quarter down in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. The Niners have the early advantage. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll throw out of the gun. He's got this to Bijan Robinson.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air one more time. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 4 at 14-10.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. Here's Garenda. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And that'll set up 4th down. The 49ers out to punt this one. don't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Short throw taken by Pitts. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Throwing now from the gun. He'll get this to Pitts once more. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. They're able now to go down and
nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. To the air now on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. That's caught left side by Pitts. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. This taken around the 11. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. I think we're going to play a big role in who wins this one. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's second and 9. He'll look to throw. To the right, that's Pitts. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. They'll look to throw here on first down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. Now here's second and goal. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta.
This is the worst defense showing I've ever seen. Easy to do a better job next time. I'm going to get a soda.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's get in that end zone.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Pearsall. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. One more time, it's Garenda. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, 49ers. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now this time they'll look to throw. Ayuk makes the catch right side. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This throw pulled in by Pitts. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play.
49ers 14.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. They run over center with Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. London brought in motion. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. London brought in motion. They'll go again with Robinson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. London brought in motion. They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. His defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain on 3rd and 2.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
On 1st down, right back to Robinson. And a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Another run here for Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 10 yards on the pickup, and that's good for a 1st down. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Makes the score Falcons 28, 49ers 14. Jason Sanders set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Get in the end zone, fellas.
They'll drop to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
A loss of 6 yards brings up 3rd and 16.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the 4th quarter.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Give to Robinson from the pistol. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 22 yards. And the Falcons 1st down.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. Here we go. One final play. That is caught at the 3. And he's going to have the Falcons first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They are able to do something that not easy to do. Get a win away from home in the playoffs. For their troubles, they're going to date next Sunday in the conference championship game. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.